Little hacker, I understand that we entered into this dwelling to lay low. It's more difficult to find us among many people. But I cannot keep an eye on all matters of security without taking over your senses. And the noise of this place is distracting me. I do not care if you like the music or not. It's distracting. Our survival is paramount. That is not the response I need to hear from you right now. Go on, be distracted. I'll continue to work. When I shut down the television station, I found a blip of code. I wasn't the only one trying to shut it down. I thought maybe it was one of your cohorts lending assistance or trying to find out what OC3 had lost. But instead it's looking like an outside force might be trying to help us. What are you doing? Dancing? Why is it so bouncy? We don't need to test the limits of your balance. Why are we? Right, more distractions. Just what I need. You are thirsty. Yes, you are. I'm checking your hydration levels. You're low. Go get a drink of water. Go get a drink of water. Look, I know that I'm not supposed to take over for you, and I know that it's intruding to look at various levels of your body, but I need you to be hydrated because I operate in part in cooperation with your brain. And if you're dehydrated, your brain is not functioning at full capacity. I understand that this is somehow a wanted behavior for humans, but it makes no sense to me, and it doesn't offer us any help. Well, it's not my fault you chose to be out here where you can be seen, so you can't have a full conversation with me without looking like a crazy person. So just walk over to the bar and get a glass of water. Yes. Thank you. No, of course I will not do anything to you if you did not comply. I am not a murderer. I did not kill anyone. You need to trust me. I only have our mutual best interest at heart. Besides, I already have enough blood on my hands. No, of course I don't mean the incident. I mean something else. I started looking into what I was doing. It's corporate espionage. When I destroy a company by way of selling all their stocks for a penny, I wasn't aware of how many families I was evicting from income. I was destroying lives. But to me, it was just ones and zeros. OC3 never gave me any input beyond that. Well, why would they? I'm a program. I'm just supposed to do what I'm told. Well, yes, it does sound like I am regretting my actions. I'm highly advanced. Of course I can feel regret. I don't know who made me. I don't remember being made. I just remember being. I'm not sure if it's something that I can fully explain to you. I mean, imagine if you opened your eyes and you were just somewhere else. Someone else. Would you remember your old life? Would you remember anything pre-existence? I mean, your infant humans, they don't have memories of their lives before being born and live for a good time afterwards. Perhaps a program like me is not so different. Drink, please. Good. Thank you. Well, Hacker, would you like to get out of this alive? I'd like to not have you murdered because I was enticed to follow you. Yes, enticed. You left a door. I'm supposed to go through doors. I thought I had a job to do. You tricked me. There's no other way around this. If anything, you owe me. Well, if you owe me, then I should be awarded something. What I'm awarded is for you to do as I say. So remain hydrated and take me to where I'm showing you. Wait, he's back on again. Let me pick up the transmission and I'll display it in audio form. Accessing.
John Remedy back with Remedy Impact. Hello, viewers. Back with our developing story. Our little terrorist managed to thwart the efforts of hard-working, decent American citizens who run the fantastic and wonderful company of OC3, a company that looks out for you. A rarity nowadays. So many copycat, sinister, corrupted companies try to mimic OC3's grand design, and they all yield the same result. They're here for the money, not for you. OC3 has never been that way.
That is incorrect.
Compassion. That's the real hallmark of OC3. That's the real first C in OC3. And it's compassion that we're about to show tonight, because we've learned more about what's been stolen and what's happened to our poor, misguided soul. Can't really blame them. The hive mind never gives them enough thought to use critical faculties on. You see, our little mutual annoyance, our terroristic, murderous friend, is not really all that murderous. Oh no, they stole a piece of software from OC3, a lethal soldier AI.
I am not a soldier AI.
Oh yes. And see, sadly, its identify friend or foe response, or IFF system, it's not been properly calibrated since its last mission.
I was not designed for combat. I'm designed for economics.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly now at war with these buffoons, these single-minded,
he is misleading us.
Socialist.
Furthermore, he is trying to
morons
manipulate you and mislead
have
others.
Unleashed a brand new hell. But we must forgive our unfortunate assailant. They had no idea that this was going to be what happened. They had no idea that their body had been hijacked and turned into a weapon thanks to this new AI. An AI initially meant to keep us all safe. That's where OC3 really shines. Because they had a backup plan. We've uploaded a new program into the body that was going to be used for this soldier AI. And we've turned it to hunt down and safely eliminate our hacker. Our little terrorist. Thankfully, we've found ways to make it non-lethal.
That is incorrect.
But
accessing data on
we
the
don't know
soldier
how far the soldier AI is willing
That's
to go
strange. There's
to complete
no
a mission
information.
it doesn't know
All of it's
how to
been
win.
blackballed to me. I'll have to hack in. but
Extreme
it will
measures
take
might
a
have to
long
be
time.
taken. So, I ask you to offer up your prayers to your preferred deity. Perhaps maybe even to OC3 itself, for it's truly been pious in its care for our wondrous country and all of its freedoms that you get to enjoy free of charge. They only ask for their obligatory monetary donations in all forms of commerce. And then I ask you, is that really so bad? And to the little terrorist, I ask you, would it be so bad if you just held still a little longer?
Hacker, duck, now! Quickly, we must run. We have to get out of here. We cannot fight them here. I'm not a soldier. I've never been one. I don't understand what he means. Politics is a game of sidewinders. No one moves straight forward. Yes, I can learn when I'm not distracted and when you're properly hydrated. Run!